Hello Internet World, welcome to my unboxing and review of the TwelveSouth HiRise for MacBook. This is a very useful stand. It was sent in to me free of charge by the manufacturer. No money's exchanged hands, they haven't asked me to say anything in particular. Just going to share with you my opinion of using this product in my new podcast studio. So without further ado, let's get on with the review. As I mentioned earlier, this is the TwelveSouth HiRise for MacBook. It's an adjustable stand for the MacBook. You can use it for the MacBook Air, MacBook Pro, or indeed you could use it for another laptop as well. It's just a really cool laptop stand. You're looking at the outer sleeve for the product box at the moment, and we're going to unbox this and take a look at it in action. Let's just remove this outer sleeve and open the inner box. Really nicely packaged TwelveSouth products. They do a fantastic job with their boxes and packaging, and it's just beautifully presented. Just look at this when you first open the box. It says here, press here to adjust height. There's also this plastic cover keeping the grippy area nice and dust free, so we can in fact remove this from the packaging like so. It's quite a tight fit. And there we go. That is it removed from the box. Now, in addition to the stand, of course, you do get some extra information. It says thank you on the front, and then inside it gives you some tips and tricks about how to remove the MacBook, how to adjust the height, and wow, there is some really cool tech in here. So there's a loosening screw, and you can use that same screw to tighten it down. So let's see how this works without the MacBook in place. So first of all, we'll remove the rest of the protective packaging, and now you can see the HiRise really well. This is a nice grippy texture. We've got this solid metal base. If we look at it side on, you can see there's also this additional metal part coming up here. And if we look at the bottom, you can see it says HiRise on the bottom, TwelveSouth, and there's also this rubberized bit, which is going to mean when it's on your desk, it's not going to damage your desk. It's going to stay in place nicely. Now, they mentioned about pressing here to adjust the height. You also have to loosen this tensioning screw, and as you loosen the tension screw, you'll see it automatically comes up in height. So do bear that in mind, that you need to press down to get it to the desired height and then tighten this down. So we loosen it off, adjust to the height that you want it, and then we tighten it back down. So a really nice easy sort of height adjustment on this. And the ideal thing with this sort of laptop stand is it's going to allow you to not only position your laptop on top of the stand. Let's get my MacBook Pro and just pop this onto the stand. So not only can you put your MacBook on top of the stand and have it at a good height, but also it allows you to store things underneath. So you've got your MacBook in place, you've still got this sort of space underneath where you could store maybe a mouse, trackpad and keyboard, so it's nice and neatly out of the way. Now, you could adjust the height with your MacBook in place, but I would always remove your MacBook first and then adjust the height, because it's quite a strong spring. So I definitely would adjust the height of it without the MacBook on the HiRise. And then when it's in place and we open the MacBook up, it looks absolutely fantastic. It allows you to get your MacBook screen the same height as an external screen, for example, or indeed you could use it just by itself and use the built-in screen on your MacBook or MacBook Pro, and then place your keyboard on the desk in front of it, and you've got a really nice typing area and a nice ergonomic height to look at the MacBook screen without straining your neck. It's really important if you're working for prolonged periods of time on a laptop or a computer to have an ergonomic setup, to have things at the right height. And this allows you to get your MacBook screen at the right height for comfortable working, and that's really important. I think looking at the construction of this, I'm really impressed with how well it's put together. I love the grip area on the top here, because that's going to keep your MacBook in place. I also really like the simplicity of the design. It's really well constructed. I can certainly recommend the TwelveSouth HiRise for MacBook. It looks fantastic and it works exceptionally well. So if you want to pick up one of these for yourself, please do check out the links in the video description. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on my future videos. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in another one very, very soon.